everybody? Welcome back to the Burnout Brighter podcast, to a very special edition of this week's episode, because Destinee, what are we doing on this week's episode? We're doing something fun.
We're going to be, I don't know if you guys can tell that we are dressed for the holidays, but this whole entire podcast is going to be about the holidays and some great games that you could play for Christmas that have Christmas themes.
That's right. We're going to be doing a holiday gift guide. What can you buy for the gamer in your life? And we'll talk a little bit about what we want, some Christmas memories and some holiday traditions and stuff. And we're going to have a whole holly jolly time because we're actually, Destinee, recording this for the future.
We are recording this for the future.
That's right, because we are going to be in sunny Mexico while this episode goes live.
So soon.
I know, right? So for all of you unawares, Destinee and I are going to Mexico with a whole bunch of other people. I'm going to get married, so that's going to be a thing. So get ready, because we're going to be on the beach enjoying ourselves. So we thought we'd give you some advice as to what to do for the holidays for those gamers in your life or for yourself. So because Destinee, it's important to treat yourself.
It is important to treat yourself. I've been doing that a little too much, but I mean, it's the holidays, so it's fine.
Exactly. So it's fine. Sometimes you got to treat yourself. I love how jingly jangly you are, Destinee, because it's just it's giving me reindeer vibes, and it's amazing.
Because I have on.
I was going to say, oh my God, I can see the top of them. That is incredible. Yes. Okay. Amazing.
I'm sorry, listeners, if you hear the jingling, it's fine.
It's festive, whatever. It's part of the experience. Yeah. Well, you know what, Destinee, let's get the show rolling. But you know what? Before we kind of get into all the gifts and the guides and all the stuff we're going to be talking about, do you have any fun gaming holiday memories? Anything that kind of stands out to you when you think back onto the holidays? Because this time of year can be difficult for some people. So we're going to be talking about some of the good stuff now, and we'll get into some of the more difficult stuff later. But tell me, any happy memories from the holidays related to video games?
I think one of my best memories was getting the Sega Game Gear. Me and my brother both got one for Christmas. Yeah, and it was basically, I mean, you guys who are listeners, you know how big it was when the Sega Game Gear came out, because it was the only handheld that had a backlit colored screen. And it was just incredible. Yeah, so playing Sonic on there and seeing all the vivid colors in a handheld game, that was so dope. The only sucky part is it would literally suck the life out of your batteries. So
how long did that thing last?
I think a couple of hours. It definitely wasn't days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was I think that was before we really did rechargeable batteries or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I think that was it's not my favorite Christmas. My favorite Christmas was when I was in Germany, and we went to all the German Christmas festivals that. I still want to do that. I'm going to do that again some point in my life. But yeah, that was probably the best Christmas Day gift that I was that I remember getting super excited about. That's game related.
That's amazing. That's so cool. For me, whenever I think back to growing up with Christmas, so my family wasn't the most well off growing up. So sometimes especially when I was younger, my dad would get burned games. He knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy. So sometimes I would get just a stack of burnt games, right? Because he had PlayStation modded, and it was always just there's nothing written on this one. Which game is this? And slapping it into the PlayStation, being what the hell am I about to play? I'm 8. I don't know. I don't care. And one of my most vivid ones was it was I think it was Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know why that one stands out to me so clearly, because I remember slapping it and I'm what is this? Harry Potter! And I was obsessed with Harry Potter at the time, because my teacher was reading to us in class. I know.
Yeah, who wasn't back then?
I was so amped, but then I got really frustrated because I couldn't figure out what to do because I was dumb and a kid. But I always remember playing Harry Potter on Christmas. I'm yeah, aww. I think that's one of my favorites.
That's really sweet.
I know, right? But let's keep her rolling. Let's keep on moving. Let's do a bit of what's new. What have you been up to? What's been going on?
So I've been doing a lot of Christmas shopping. I got you guys gifts.
I got you gifts too.
Oh my God. So
yeah.
I know a certain person isn't going to listen to this, and this is kind of PG-13 / rated R, but I'm super.
That is a wide range. PG-13 / rated R.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how people are going to take this, but one of our close friends has gotten into a relationship, and it's been a really long time since she's been in one. I'm when it's new, there's a lot of ho ho hoing. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of ho ho ho.
So I was like, oh my God, what should I get her for Christmas? And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what? The gift that keeps on giving. I'm going to give her an assortment of KY jellies and like different types of condoms that
Nice.
hopefully I can find that I want some that are Christmas themed. So what I really want is a condom that looks like a candy cane when the guy is wearing it. And so after this, that's what I'm going to be doing is like searching for like
Candy
random
cane
weird
condoms.
candy cane condoms.
Please
Because
find
I
some
mean,
candy cane
I'll
ribs
make it from
condoms
both of
for like
us.
red and white, you know?
Yeah, no, I'll make it from both of us because I could not think of. She's really hard to shop for, but now
Yeah,
that I
I
know
got
she's getting it on the regular,
yeah. We just gotta help her get it on the regular, you know?
oh yeah.
Exactly.
So
Good
yeah,
call.
thank
Nice.
you, thank
That's really
you.
fun. I hope she's gonna like it. I know she's gonna get
She
embarrassed, and I
will.
can't
She'll
wait. I
be
can't wait for it.
embarrassed. Oh my
Yep,
God, we gotta
I can't
open
wait
it.
for
I'm
it.
gonna have her open it in front of like everybody.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
We're good friends, right?
What's new with you? What have you been up to?
Well, you know what? Now that because this is going live in the future, we can talk about War Tales a little bit. We both been playing War
Oh
Tales.
yeah, we have been playing War Tales. Yep.
I'm super enjoying it. I'm getting my ass kicked up and down the friggin' map. I've
Oh
had to
yeah.
save scum so much in that game of being like, nope, reloading this save, nope, reloading this save. Because like when somebody dies, they gone.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone for
They're,
good.
they're gone. For anybody who basically isn't aware, it's Shiro Games War Tales is a new game that's coming out in early access. Our review will be live on our channel by the time that this point goes live, so go make sure you go check it out. But like, it's a turn-based RPG, very focused on survival. So you have to make sure your party members are fed. You have to make sure you pay their wages. You have to make sure that they're happy. Like, there's a lot going on there on top of like a Fire Emblem-esque battle system. So it's right up our alley. So Destiny and
Yeah,
I
I love
obviously have to
that.
get
I love
all
that
over it.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
So like,
harsh.
yeah.
I think I described it in our review. Like it's like if Oregon Trail had like a baby and this baby was 10 times worse.
Yeah.
That's what
I
it reminds me of. It's so unforgiving.
When you said Oregon Trail, my mind was like, oh my God, yes, that's actually such a perfect descriptor for it
Right?
because it does feel like a kind of like grown up, darker, more
Yes.
mature Oregon Trail because it's
Yes,
just,
absolutely.
and like you said, like you talk about it in the review, but there's no right answer for a lot of these situations. Like the game
Nope.
doesn't tell you this is good, this is bad. It doesn't have like a morality system. It's like whatever you're going to do is whatever you're going to do. And it's like, what do you feel comfortable with? Like I did the same thing that you did. Tell me about the money that you gave to a guy because it
Oh
happened
my
to me
God.
too.
So like freaking beggar, right? It looked like he needed some money. He just wanted like 10 gold. I didn't have a lot on me, but I was like, you know what? Let me be a good Samaritan. Let me give this guy
Hmm.
some gold. Gave him some gold, and then he like fucking stiffed me and took like 20 pieces of gold instead. And I was like, you son of a. I was upset. So then when I went to the next person who was begging for food, I really had to sit there and think a minute on if I wanted to give this person food because I didn't know if like she just ran off with all of your supplies. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? So yeah,
Did
guys, you
you
just gotta play it. Gotta
did
play
you
it.
find the beggar outside of the city after? Because I actually found him outside
No,
after.
did you kill him
I
afterwards?
hunted his ass down. Yeah, real bad. Like I do wish at that point that the game would have given me an option about like how to handle it, but it was basically like execute or leave, and I was like, this guy stole my gold. He's going down.
He
Um,
wasn't even around, and the freaking cops are like roaming the streets the whole time. And I
yeah,
was like, man, yeah, I didn't
yeah.
even see him.
The game is really good at like putting you in situations and making you like, what do you want to do? Like, if you
Yeah,
do something that's illegal, the cops will come after you. But like,
yeah.
immoral isn't really like
It's
you're
not
gonna do
really
whatever.
illegal. It's like a gray area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like the game isn't without its fault. Like, as it is an early access game, so keep in mind. But like, I still have like a bunch of French text in the game, even though I'm playing in
Mm.
English. And like, there's some like slowdowns and stuff. And I know some other people that have been playing have had some crashes and stuff. So like, it is very much still in early access. I still think it's worth it.
I think
As its current is.
I think so too. I think it's the
Yeah.
perfect Christmas gift for a person who loves RBGs. What are those? What are those? Red, blue, and green. All right. A person who loves a person who loves like survival type games and
Mhm.
RPGs. But honestly, like, listen, this would be the perfect game if I could romance somebody. Like this would be the perfect game if I could romance somebody and there were consequences. Like
Right. Yeah.
serious consequences because I love a little romance in my games. But yeah, you guys, we've been playing it, and
Hmm.
literally, if you know somebody who loves those type of games, it's the perfect Christmas gift.
Yeah, for real. And I've also just been obsessed with Halo Infinite. I can't stop playing the multiplayer.
Yeah, I know you have.
I've been so like down the rabbit hole. Me and Evan were playing a bit together, and like I've also been playing a little bit with the guys over at Yumi Capri, and it's such a riot. If anybody's playing, the Yumi Capri guys do Halo Saturday every Saturday. It's an open invite. Anybody's allowed to come join. So if you want to come play Halo with like we had like a 25 or 26 person like lobby full, like a private match. It was ridiculous. But just I haven't been this obsessed D with like a multiplayer game in a really long time. It's just the feeling of Halo. It took me back to like my high school days of being obsessed with like Halo
Aww.
2 and 3, and like there's such a massive community around it right now because it just came out, and it's just like there's so much hype and people are
Everybody I
so into
know
it,
is playing it. Like everybody and their mom
and
and
it's
dad
free.
and
It's
grandpa.
free, so it's like you could just jump into the multiplayer and the grandpa and the dog's grandpa.
Everybody's playing it.
Everybody's playing it.
I think I might try it. I don't know. Like I know I'm gonna be terrible at it. I kind of want to try it if I'm like drunk, so like then I can have an excuse. So people were like, "Oh my god, Dusty, what the fuck?" I'm like, I had a lot to drink. Sorry."
Oh well. And also,
Spiked
actually,
eggnog.
as this goes live, because this is going to go live on the 8th, our review for the campaign should be up as well.
Yeah.
We don't have the codes just yet, but they're coming soon. So, but like embargo will be up at this point. So go check out our Halo Infinite review for the single player campaign because I'm very excited to play it. But yeah, but D, let's get into some holiday stuff. Let's talk
I mean, like
about
we can go ahead and segue in. This is a perfect time.
This is a perfect time. So Destiny and I have been working on a bit of a holiday gift guide to, help talk about some games that might be Christmas related or some presents that you might want to give to the gamer in your life. If you're sitting there being like, what do I get my partner? What do I get my brother or sister or family member? What do I get a friend? Well, Destiny and I are here to help. Right, T?
Always. We're always here to help.
We're always here to
Yeah.
help. T, what's number one on your list? What's something that somebody
Alright.
should be checking out?
So this is an old school game.
Mhm.
And I felt it was the perfect game because, I mean, nostalgia, right? Like, there's no other movie that you can watch on Halloween and on Christmas and vice versa. And of course,
Home
there was a
Alone.
game made for it, which is The Nightmare Before Christmas. It came
Not
out.
Home Alone.
Not Home Alone, but Home Alone is a really good one. But it's all you can't. I mean, you can watch
I
it
know.
during Halloween, but it's definitely Christmassy. But yeah, Home Alone or The Nightmare Before Christmas, which came out in 2004 for PlayStation and Xbox. So if you have someone who has an Xbox or a PlayStation, I think you should definitely check out this game. Watch the movie, and then go have some family fun playing the game. And it's super cheap right now.
That's such a good callback. That's
Yeah.
such a good callback. I love the
Yeah.
retro retrospect because I definitely did not go anything older than like this year. But I love the retro
Most of my
callback.
games are super retro. Like,
Oh, I love that. We're gonna have such different lists.
Yeah.
You could also go ahead and play Kingdom Hearts 2, 3.
Yeah.
I don't remember. One of them they go
I think it's
to
2.
Jack Skellington's world.
I think it's 2. I don't know.
Be 2.
Don't
I can't
quote
remember
me
which
on that,
one.
guys.
Hold on, I'm gonna search this. Which
think it's-
Kingdom
I think it's
Hearts
2.
has Jack Skellington?
Is it 2? Say it's 2. We're hoping that it's 2.
Halloween Town.
While he's looking things
Halloween
up, I'll
Town.
do a little dance for you.
Oh yes, you do.
Two?
You do go there in Kingdom Hearts 2. You also go there in 358 over 2 days, if I'm reading this perfectly.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, you go there multiple
Okay.
times. So that's another one. But as for that's a great first call out, Destiny. I appreciate that. I like the retro inspired.
Thank you. No, I like that nostalgia baiting.
Yeah, exactly. As for me, the first game that I want to shout out is Guardians of the Galaxy, just because it's super cheap right now.
Yeah.
It's on a bunch of like, if you're listening to this, I mean, Black Friday will already be over, but I'm sure Christmas sales are starting. It's already been like half off, and the game is just a few months old. It is a fantastic game with a ton of accessibility options as well for people who want to play, who want more of a challenge or who want an easier way through the story. But like, the story is super poignant. It deals a lot with mental health, and it deals a lot with grief and how to kind of move on. And the game is just super fun. It's my favorite iteration of the Guardians so far. Like, even more so than the comics, more so than the movies. And like I said, you could get it on a steep discount, or you know what? Go check out your library. A lot of local libraries actually have awesome video game collections. Like, that might be an option if finances aren't something that's comfortable right now. Maybe get it out the library. Have that ready for your special someone or whoever it is for Christmas. But yeah, that game is just it was a massive surprise this year. A lot of people didn't expect it. I was one of the few that was like, this game is gonna be good. and I'm so happy that it was even better than I could have anticipated. Guardians of the Galaxy it's pretty much on everything as well. So no matter what they're where people are playing on, you have an option to play it. So I don't know. For me, it's not exactly Christmas, but like I feel like it embodies the tropes of family and of moving on, and of even if it's not your real family, it's people that you're closest to and being there for them. So go. I don't know. Guardians
That's a good
is
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What about you,
For
D? What's
that
your number two?
Marvel fan in your family. My
Yeah.
number two is also a throwback to a Christmas classic that is a story and a cartoon and then was made into a movie. And then, of course, they made it into a game, but it is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. There
Ooh.
is a video game called The Grinch, which came out in 2000. Now, the thing is that it's only available on PC, Game Boy, Dreamcast, and Game Boy Color. Just
Hmm.
kidding. It's also
Okay.
available on PC.
All
So,
right.
if you guys don't have any of those systems and you have a PC, get the game. I mean, who doesn't? Well, okay. Most people have PCs nowadays, and it's not going to be something that like is heavy on your
Hmm.
computer, so you can definitely play it and enjoy it. And again, it's one of those things that like you can watch with the entire family, and then or you could read the story to your kids, or you could like just read the story for yourself and then go pop in the game and play it. So,
So I
it's
have
my
to
number
ask
two.
the which is the definitive Grinch? We've seen a lot of different variations.
That's true.
Which
Yeah.
one's your favorite?
The original.
The original
Jim
animated
Carrey's
one.
really funny, but I like okay, so the movie was great, but like
Uh
entertainment value, but like if I had to like introduce my kids to the Grinch, it would probably be the original one and the cartoon version because that's what I grew up watching. So I think I would want them to see that because I also think that Jim Carrey's a little scary at times for little
mhm.
kids in that
He's
movie.
creepy sometimes in that one.
Yeah, yeah. So I think the original one is what I would go with. But if I just wanted to watch it with a bunch of adult friends, then probably the Jim Carrey version.
You know, I haven't seen the Jim Carrey one probably since it came out. Like I've watched the cartoon like a bunch, but like I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the Jim Carrey one since it came out. I'm kind of curious to go back to it because I do remember him looking like real creepy in those in that makeup and those prosthetics and stuff at points. Because it's like,
Yeah,
dang.
yeah. He's really good at it. Like he makes a really good Grinch, honestly. But
Mhm.
if I had to pick, I would pick the original every time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
you know, old
As
school.
as for my next thing, why not get a gift that just keeps on giving? Also, tons of sales on Game Pass Ultimate for Xbox or PC or PlayStation Plus subscriptions. Either one of them gets you a ton of games for like a fraction of the cost. Like I think 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate was just on sale for like $30. Um,
Nice.
so like you can pick that up, and Game Pass Ultimate works across like PC. Even if they don't have an Xbox, but they have a decent PC, they can hop on that. It also works across your phone, so you can just stream games to your phone to be able to play them. So like it's a great way to kind of, if you don't know what kind of games, somebody likes, or you don't know what they want to play or have not played yet, it's a great way to, with Game Pass Ultimate, there's new games added all the time. Get them a subscription. They can hop in and play whatever the hell they want. And, or even if there's something that they're anticipating, might come to the service. Same thing with PlayStation Plus. We get new games every month that as long as you have your subscription running, you can dive in and play. They add new stuff all the time, and it's a lot of fun. So, and both of
That's
those
good.
allow, yeah.
Because it's a
And,
lot of variety. So if you don't know what kind of game to get your gamer friend or someone
mhm.
who's even just casually gaming, like they can pick and choose the games that they want. So yeah, it is the gift that keeps on giving. That's really incredible.
Yeah, and it's just
Good
like,
gift.
they can jump in, they might try something new that they would have never anticipated liking. They might try something new and be like, you know what, I hated this. And it's not like, oh God, why did I waste $90 or $80 on that game? It's
Right.
just, it's there for you to check out. And like I said, PlayStation Plus, they add new stuff all the time. And with PlayStation Plus and Ultimate, you can also play online with your friends and play online with others. So like, Game Pass Ultimate and PlayStation Plus are both fantastic deals that are usually heavily discounted around the holidays. So it's a good opportunity to pass that code along to someone. Just be aware of the country that you're buying it in and the country that you're going to be using it for. Because I made the mistake once when I was younger. Me and my family went to the States for Black Friday, and I picked up a PlayStation Plus thing, went back, and I couldn't use it because it was a US code for a
Yeah,
Canadian account. Yeah. Yeah.
that
But
sucks.
like it's a good way. It's a good way to jump in and try some new stuff. Plus, I mean, Halo Infinite's there and on Game Pass Ultimate and PlayStation Plus is a
And Matt
whole bunch of
wants more
stuff.
people to play with. So
I always
if you
want more
get
people
it,
to play with.
mm.
Yeah. What about you, T? What's next?
So my next one is not a throwback. I mean, it's a year old, and I was really
Hmm.
surprised that I found it. But it's called Santa's Xmas Adventure. It came out in 2020, and it's for the PS4. It's all about Christmas. so,
Oh my god, I have to look this up. Go on.
so guys, it's like a bunch of like cool little kind of mini games, and like they're all like kind of like Christmas themed. So if you want to just do some like Christmas themed games with like some friends, and a lot of people still have their PS4s, go and grab Santa's Xmas Adventure. Go do it. Go do it. There's no
Can I
reason why you shouldn't. It's the perfect holiday.
can
Perfect
I just
holiday.
say that Santa's Xmas Adventure has if you search it on Google, it has a 5 out of 5 on GameStop.ca and a 5 out of 5 on GameStop. So this is a quality
It's a
gift, dude.
quality Christmas game. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
High
uh it's
ratings. Very
it's avail
positive.
it's available on Amazon for $30 Canadian, so it's probably like $3 American. Um, and it has great reviews on Amazon as well. Part of me wants to buy this for Darren, just
You
because
should buy it for Darren. You
he would.
absolutely should.
I'd be like, all right, Darren, let's come over. Let's stream some Santa's Xmas Adventure.
Why
Oh my.
not? Why not? That would be dope. We haven't done a live stream in a while. Would you guys like to see Darren and Matt live stream some Christmas games?
Can,
I know
can
you
I
would.
can I
I
read
know you
this
would.
product description?
Please, please.
Santa had an accident. He lost his way and all the gifts. Help him get to his goal by sliding tiles to form a path. A classic puzzle game which is harder than it looks. 720 levels across 3 modes to master. Test your skills and join Santa's adventure. Stone tiles can't be moved. Aim to win with as few moves as possible. When you're stuck, use a hint. Are you up for the challenge? This is the complete game that includes the original game and all the the deals. Okay, what? All the DLC. Not all the add-on DLC, all the DLC. This is a
Somebody messed
steal.
up.
This is a
Yeah.
steal,
But
Destiny.
you guys, listen. Would I tell you to get a game that wasn't worth getting?
No, never.
No.
God, no.
No. So what about you? What's your next one?
I have to tell you, I did not see that coming. The next thing, well, if you're picking up Game Pass Ultimate or more Game Pass Ultimate than PlayStation Plus, there I've always wanted to play more games on my phone, D, and as you know, I'm notoriously bad at it. I will
Yeah.
start something on my phone and then just never play it again. But I actually recently picked up a Razer Kishi, or so Razer Kishi will work on Android or on iPhone. The Backbone is another alternative that works on iPhone, and basically what it is, it's a controller that basically makes your phone into a switch. You basically turn
Oh
your
yeah,
phone
yeah,
on its
yeah. I've
side
seen those.
and it kind of straps onto your phone, and it's like a full out controller. And both the Kishi and the Backbone are fantastic quality. They
I
they work
should
really
get
well.
that for Fantasian.
Right, super super
Oh my
dope because you just
god.
clamp it on, and then like Game Pass Ultimate works with it, meaning you can play a whole bunch of console games on your phone just on the go. If people like to use emulators and if people like to use different games, even just mobile games, a lot of them work with it as well. Because like I one of the biggest things that turns me off is the touch controls usually when it comes to phone games.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what game it is. I could be playing like the newest AAA game that everybody's really excited about, but if it's on my phone and if I'm using the touch controls, my mind just like instantly disconnects, and I'm like,
Mm.
I can't do this anymore. It's like I was trying to play Boyfriend Dungeon on Game Pass on my phone, but I didn't have the Kishi by me, and I was just like, I know this game is great, but I'm not having fun. Slap the Kishi on, was immediately having a much better time. So like again, both of these things also generally they were just on sale for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So I'm sure there's going to be sales for them as well leading up to the holiday season. So this is a great way to just kind of make your phone, even if somebody doesn't have a gaming console or doesn't have a gaming PC, it's a great way to play a bunch of amazing games on your phone with a little bit of help, because it just makes everything a lot easier and it makes it feel much better. I've loved my Kishi, and
Absolutely.
I think it's a good way in case you're teaming up with somebody to get some cool gifts for someone. Ultimate and Kishi are a good combo.
Also, if like your friends or family members don't have a gaming system, but they're
Exactly.
kind of interested in gaming, everybody has a phone now usually, so why not? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a really good gift idea.
Yeah, so then that way they can play games on their phone and have it with them on the go, and it's
Yeah.
small, folds up, nice and easy. What's next on your list, D?
My next one is also a Christmas themed game.
Nice.
It came out in 2009 for the Wii. So for those of you who still have your Wii and want to play this game, it's called We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Please tell me the Wii is spelled WII.
It is.
Yes! No way! We wish you. Oh my
So this is another one of those type of Wii games that came out during the time where they had a bunch of different like style of games. It's more like a party game that you can play with like multiple people. And if you're having family over and you got your Wii up, go ahead and blow the dust off of that. Pop this game in and just have an amazing time. Drink some eggnog, some hot chocolate, spike it a little bit, and I promise you, you will have an amazing party on your hands.
So this game has a 5 out of 5 on Walmart Canada and a
Mm-hmm.
4.7 out of 5 on Amazon.ca.
I only give you the highest quality. You're welcome. You're welcome. I
Oh
did some major research for
my
the
god.
list. Okay. Yes.
This
Yes.
looks amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot believe. And to be fair, Wii is spelt the normal WE, which does disappoint me a little bit because if it was coming only to Switch, I would have loved for them to be WII. Wish you a Merry Christmas.
That would have been good.
Right? I'm saying, like, come on. The developers is that's hold on. Do you know who develops this game, Destiny?
Yeah, I read it.
Do you know who develops
Go
this
ahead,
game?
Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Destineer. And you know what? Right now, Destiny, you are a Destineer. You're
I
a
am.
reindeer, and you're Destiny.
Can
And
I
this
just
game-
tell you that this might have been planned?
I can't believe there's a development studio called Destineer, and I'm
They're the
sure
only ones that I wrote down the development thing on my thing. Like, but you looked it up before I could say any of that. But yeah.
Oh my god, this is incredible! It's an umbrella company. Oh my god, it published like a couple of the Age of Empires and a bunch of other stuff. Dang, Destiny,
Yeah, they've
you're
done a
putting in
lot.
work.
I'm saying, like, I only bring you guys the best.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Please go check out We Wish You a Merry Christmas from the Ace developers, Destineer. Recommended to you by our very own Destineer. As for my next thing, I'm gonna get a little analog with it. I'm gonna step out of the digital realm for a second because
right.
lately I've been obsessed with a card game. Shout out to Lucas and Aaron for introducing me to Dutch Blitz.
Ooh.
Destiny, have you ever heard of Dutch Blitz?
No, I've heard of Dutch and I've heard of Blitz, but not together.
Okay, yeah. So basically, what it is, it's a card game that you can play with. You got to be in person. It's like 2 to 4 players. So you can get an expansion pack to go up to 8. And basically, imagine Uno meets Speed. So like, if you ever played the card game Speed, where you're like trying to get rid of your cards as fast as possible, while also you have to like stack them in a certain order depending on color. So for example, like let's say you and I are playing, we'll have 3 cards in front of each, like in front of ourselves, and then a stack of 10. You need to get rid of that stack of 10, right? Let's say I have a blue, red, and green cards, and you have like the same. If I have a 1, I throw that in the middle, then you can put a 2, then I put a 3, and it's basically a race to get up to 10 to try and like clear the thing. So you're trying to get rid of your cards as fast as possible while building on the communal decks in the middle. And it's like, it sounds a little bit confusing, but it's one of those things that it's like the first time you play it, it just clicks. And now like we've played it like a bunch of times since I was introduced to it back at Halloween. And it got to the point now where I bought my own decks to bring to Mexico with us so that we can play while we're down there. Because it's such a shit show. It's such a shit show. Like it's a lot of fun. I haven't played like just like a analog card game, like a physical game or even like a board game in quite a while, just because of the state of the world. And now that things are hopefully a little bit improved, like this is a great way if you're even just sitting around with family or friends and you want to just throw a card game on the table. It's something that like you can pick up really, really easily. It's on Amazon. It's like $20 Canadian, so it's probably even cheaper American. And it's just a fun, wild, ridiculous ride of it's one of those games that like you just brings out the worst in you and your loved ones as you yell at each other because they did it first and you're about to win. So go check out Dutch Blitz because it's a lot of fun.
That sounds really good.
And I can't wait to play it with you, Destiny. Which you know what? Who knows? Maybe at the time of this posting, we're playing right now. We have no way of knowing, but we could be playing right now.
Oh my
What's next on
god.
your list?
So I have like two more things,
Hmm.
but one of them isn't game related, but it's sold at GameStop, so it's kind of game related,
I'm
and
about
I'm
it.
wearing it. So I'm just gonna show you guys really quickly this
Oh my
amazing
god!
ugly Christmas sweater.
I didn't realize that was a corgi.
Yes. So for the dog lover in your life and the game lover, go to GameStop, guys. It was like $34. I had to
And the
get it.
Cowboy Bebop lover.
Ugh. And a Cowboy Bebop lover. It's basically Ian. But yeah, so I got this this past weekend, and I knew I had to get it because we were going to be doing like a special little show, and I needed to like represent. And I love corgis and their fat little butts.
Fat little
They're so
butts.
cute.
They have such
And
cute fat little butts.
sorry, I'm just scooting in. And then
It's
the
okay.
other thing that this is my last game,
Mhm.
and it's not a game in particular. It's basically if you enjoy Christmas and you enjoy spending time with friends online,
Mhm.
play an MMO.
Nice.
Almost all MMOs have Christmas events or holiday events where you can
Mhm.
get like special gifts. You can do like special games to earn things. Like they do it for Halloween. They definitely do it for Christmas. So and most of them are free. So
Mhm.
if you don't have the money, but you want to play a game and you want to do something that's Christmas themed and you have a lot of friends online, download an MMO.
Mhm.
Download Terra, download Elion, download Final Fantasy. Like they all do things for the holidays. So yeah.
That's actually a great call because like a lot of them are either free to play or have free trials, so you can just jump
Yep.
in and take a look. And again, not a lot of them don't require like the strongest, beefiest of PCs to be able to play.
Yep.
So that's just a good way to jump into a world that's not your own and spend some time there with friends
Yeah.
during the holidays. I love that
Especially if you're
idea,
feeling
Destiny.
lonely. Yeah, especially if you're feeling lonely. I would do that. Like when I was an expat or when I was a college student, like not some people would go home for the holidays and then like some people would just leave. And so
Mhm.
you'd come out and it would be a holiday and there would be no one to really hang out with or nobody you really wanted to hang out with. So you
Yeah.
just get online. Get online and like talk to your friends who live abroad. So especially for those people who live abroad or who
Mhm.
can't go home for the holidays, if you have a lot of like online friends, and even if you don't, like have them download the MMOs. And like Matt said, like you don't need the beefiest computer because literally you can go in the game and change some of the settings and things like that. So you can kind of configure it to run to your computer's ability. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and one of my favorite things about jumping into an MMO, especially because it's like you never know who it can grab. Even people who don't play a lot of video games might find something that they love in a certain MMO, and like learning that game together is such a special experience. Like learning a new MMO is it's like unlike any other feeling. You know what I
It's
mean?
so fun.
If you
I
like,
love it. I love
yeah,
it.
you like log in and your friend will run up to you and be like, "Oh my god, look what I just figured out! Come with me!" And you'll be like, "What happened? I don't know. What's going on?" And then somebody
Yeah.
plays a lot more than the other and then leaves them in the dust and you
That
can't really
that
catch up.
usually happens, but
Stupid
you know,
Darren.
but the thing is, even if they leave you in the dust, they can always come back and help
That's
you.
true. That's true. That's a good point, Destiny. Still
Hmm.
not salty about it. To kind of actually, you know what, Destiny, this is actually a little bit perfect because like I have a couple games left, but there's one more physical thing that actually links perfectly with what you were just talking about.
Oh yeah.
And it's something that I just ordered for myself to treat myself because it was just on
Ooh.
sale. And I
Ooh.
know Darren has a copy, and I know Al got a copy. We got him one for his birthday. They just released a beautiful Final Fantasy 14 cookbook, and it's like legit. Like it's like gorgeously put together and has like a bunch of food from the game just like turned into real recipes that you can
Oh my
then make
god, that's
for.
incredible.
Yeah, I literally just bought a copy because it was on sale for Black Friday / Cyber Monday, so hopefully around the holidays it'll be on sale once again.
How
But
much
like
is it?
I got it for $30 Canadian.
All right, guys.
Exactly, so it's
For
like,
those who like to cook or who like video games or who would
yeah,
like to cook, it's a
exactly. And that's
good
the thing,
gift.
like I'm not the best cook. I bake really well, but I'm not the best cook. But like you throw a recipe in front of me and I can do it. You know what I mean? I can
Right.
make the food. So it's just I know there's a lot of people who get anxiety about, cooking and stuff. And it's just like, why not, if you love Final Fantasy, you can be like, you know what? I'm gonna make this thing today. I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. And it's just a good way to, learn. You can do it with loved ones, you could do it by yourself. It's something that you could do for yourself or for other people. A Final Fantasy 14 cookbook is a good way to, and it's just pretty. It looks really nice.
It's
It's a hardcover.
pretty, and it's the gift that keeps on giving, right? Like you can always like
Exactly.
pick recipes throughout the year and cook them and find some of your favorites that you cook a lot. So
Exactly. And the one more thing that I want to throw out is Mario Kart Live, which is just a fantastic thing. I haven't tried it, but I've heard fun things. That's especially for people who have kids. For anybody who doesn't know what it is, it's like an actual physical Mario in a cart that you buy that you slot into your Switch, and it actually makes like your house the track. And it's like as you drive it around, there's a little camera on the Mario Kart. And you kind of like you look like you're sitting there driving, and it's like the AR, like augmented reality will pop up on your Switch, and as you're driving around, it'll make it look like there's like, oh, there's an item box over here, so you can like drive over and you can like make different
that's
tracks.
really
Yeah,
dope.
you can make like different tracks inside your own home. So it's like it's a great way to kind of, if you have kids or if you're looking for something a different way to experience a game that you might love. A lot of people really care about Mario Kart. I think it's just like it's a fun thing. I haven't played it myself, but like I said, I've heard good things, and from the videos that I've seen, people have made some really cool like indoor tracks and stuff, and like race their Mario's through the areas. So it's like I think that's a really cool thing to be able to turn your house into a Mario Kart track, so you could destroy
That is really
relationships in
dope.
reality
Could
instead of
you
just in the
imagine
digital
if
space.
that was like a thing when we were kids? Like
I would have lost my
I would have
fucking
lost my
mind.
shit. Yeah.
I would have lost my fucking mind, and I definitely would have broken it because I 100% would have been like, I wonder if this thing will survive going down the stairs. And I 100
That's
100% would
Matt.
have been that. Yeah.
Mine would not have been broken only because I like when I first get something, I take like a lot of care of it. Like
It's like you never
so
opened
if
it.
I still not open. I still
I know.
haven't opened my Amiibo Hello Kitty cards either.
You don't even know what you got. Oh no, you got all of them in
Jackie,
that thing.
yeah, I got all of them, but Jackie opened hers, so I was like, "There's no point in me opening
Yeah,
mine
true.
until
No,
I need
no point
them."
at all. They're back in stock now again. Amazon had them again.
Did you get
I don't
them?
know if they're still there. No, at this point we don't care anymore.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
meant to say something really quick. I know I said like the last thing was the last thing, but it's
this is
not
the
the
real
last
last
thing.
thing.
This is the
Yeah.
real last thing because I've been shopping. For those
Uh huh.
people who just love to collect things, like I have all my little collections. I have my Deadpools up here that I bought. I
Uh
don't
huh.
know if you can see the Deadpools, but
I can see the Deadpool's.
they're pretty cute. Right. If you like collecting those kind of things, certain stores, especially like Pop Shelf, I think, and Five Below, have lots of those little mystery boxes that are game themed. So there's like Mario, there's there's Halo, there's little Halo Infinite characters. There's like like whatever the big games are out there, guys, check Five Below, look for games there, and check out their graphic tees because it is incredible how many graphic tees that Five Below has that are game themed. I've bought Pac-Man, I've bought Old School Gamer, I've bought some Marvel shirts, like
Nice.
literally. If they just love comics, if they love games or anything, they definitely have some things there that will appeal to those types of people, to geek culture, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Are
Oh,
you
so
looking it
many.
up right now?
No, we don't. I don't think we have that store in
Oh,
Canada.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, they do have an online store. So if you don't have a store near you, nope, Matt, you're not allowed to look because I might have gotten some things from there for you, so you can't look.
well, now I'm gonna go look for
No,
for those
don't.
Canadians. Go check out like Hot Topic and stuff because that's still a thing up
Oh
here, and
yeah, Hot
when they
Topic.
have plenty. Well, Destiny, we've had some amazing recommendations for people, but now
I think I think yeah.
let's dig in a little personal because like, what do you want for Christmas? Like that's what I want to know, and I don't mean like
What do
specifically like
I,
I'm a go. Yeah, like what's on your Christmas wish list this year? It doesn't have to be gaming related, but like if you could be like if Santa rolled up and he's like Destiny, I'm from the development studio Destineer, and because of all the money we've made, I've come to buy you whatever you want. What's on your list? What would you want?
okay, you guys are gonna think I'm so lame, but what I would really, really like is a job in the industry doing
Mm,
what I love.
mm-hmm.
Like that's I think that would be great. So if Santa pulled up and said he made a lot of money at this game company, I would just be like, "Can you give me a job there?" Because that's the gift that keeps on giving. Like I
Yeah.
want a peace of mind. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like I don't want to be stressed. But if it's like one single thing that I want, like a physical thing that I want, I don't think there's anything that I want that's like physical. I think everything I want is just things that could help me be happier in my life, just in general. Yeah.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Totally fair. That's a great answer. And
Thank
you know what,
you.
D, I feel it. Like, watch, that job is gonna come. I know it will.
I'm super excited. I really hope. I think I have a lot to offer, and I'm really, really open to learning the things that I don't know that come with being like a narrative game designer. So
Hmm.
I am hoping, I'm hoping for some good things. I'm like saying my positive affirmations and putting like
Hell
my good
yeah.
vibes into the universe. But Matt, what about you? If you could have anything, what would you want for Christmas?
See, I don't know. I keep thinking about like what I would want, and honestly, I just keep coming back. I'm kind of like, okay, because I've been a little bit fortunate this year in some of the things that I've been able to pick it up on sale and stuff. So like, I kind of think the biggest thing that I want is just a better chair. I've stolen my brother's chair for recording here just because like the chairs that I have fucking suck, and like as after old injuries, I get like a lot of neck and back shit if I'm like
Right.
uncomfortable like in chairs for too long. So like, I got D. I've been eyeing Secret Lab chairs for so long. So I'm going to speak this out. Secret Lab, if you're listening, hook us the fuck up. I've
Oh
been
my
eyeing
God,
Secret
yes.
I've been
Please.
looking at Secret Lab for so long, and I was like, oh shit. I got an email and they're like $200 off. Like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm like, hell yeah. I hop over. The
Sold
$200
out.
off of like, no, the $200 off are like on their most expensive like leather chairs. And I'm like, that's not what I want. I don't fuck with leather. I don't really care about it
Right,
that
right.
much. For me, I'm just kind of like, I want just like the fabric ones because I'm most
Yeah.
comfortable in that kind of chair. That shit's like
Yeah.
$30 off. And I was like, you bastards. You
They
bastards.
knew, they knew because like they can't get rid of the leather ones. Nobody's gonna pay that much for that.
Yeah, it's like so much more expensive. So they're like
Oh
$200
no.
off of these ones. So I don't know. I just like I'm pretty happy with my setup. I'm pretty happy with where things are. And like for me, like outside of the physical thing, a job would be awesome. You know, like again in the
Yeah.
industry would be
A
fucking
job
fantastic.
would be
So
great in the industry, yeah.
I totally echo that. And I like I see a lot of people on Twitter who are really trying to break in and who are really trying to figure things out. And it's fucking hard. It's
It's
fucking
really
hard.
hard. And like it's like at a point I almost get embarrassed. I know that sounds weird, but I almost get embarrassed when people are like, "So, like, what are you doing?" Because I'm like dating, so people will ask, "Oh, like, what's your
Mhm.
job?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'm like currently navigating into a new career," which is basically really pretty for saying, "I ain't got no job. I ain't got no job. I do a
Yeah.
lot of things, but like, as in something that earns me major money." And
Nah.
it's not even really about the money. It's just like I feel like the past 2 years have been really hard on everyone, right?
Mhm.
Like when it comes to money and like losing family members and things like that. And I just feel like the thing that I want most in life is something that can't be thrown away and something that doesn't get old or gets, collects dust or anything. I want a new opportunity where I can succeed and be happy. And that's really what I want moving forward because all those other things I'm hoping with the job I can just buy whenever I
Mhm.
want to buy it,
Exactly.
So yeah.
And like that's the thing too, because like especially us coming back from Korea, like not to toot our own horns here or anything, but we were really good teachers. And like,
Yes.
but the thing is, it's like once we got to a certain point of we knew we were good, we continued to be good, but it also wasn't really a challenge
Right.
anymore. You know
It
what I mean?
wasn't.
And it's like I loved doing it and I loved working with the kids, but like I knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? There was no way to. There's not a lot of things to ebb and flow. There wasn't a lot of things to change, and it's kind of like I want to join the space that I care so much about and prove to myself, right, that like I can do something else. I can do, PR, I can do, HR stuff or
And you
whatever it is.
absolutely can. Like you absolutely can. I think what it is that there was no growth in it.
Mhm.
Um
Yep.
so after a while you're still doing the year after year you're doing the same thing. And I feel like I'm a very creative person, so I need something that allows me to be creative and I felt so stagnant
Mhm.
being a teacher because in Korea it's a little different. Like everything's like written out for you, so you're not really changing up a lot. And I think for you, like you're very like you're an extrovert. Like if there was a poster boy for extrovert, it would be you. And I really think that you enjoy meeting new people,
Mhm.
especially in a circle where you guys like the same thing and girls too. I
Mhm.
think you just get really excited about that. Oh, also, really quickly, Fudgeroonie. I didn't want to cuss. I don't know why. I cuss all the time.
What the hell? What the fuck is Fudge-a-Rudy?
I don't know. I meant to bring it on, and Asia, I'm so sorry, but we had a guest on named Asia, and her book just came out.
Yeah.
I found it at Target. I bought it, and I was going to put that as a list for like any like little girls who really love Marvel or like want to get into comic books. And I had the physical copy, and it's in the car because we were like, it's cold. Let's just go inside. We'll get the stuff out later. So it's in my car. But guys, that's also another amazing Christmas gift. And it's $12.99.
Mm-hmm.
Asia's an incredible artist. And God, Matt, what's it called? Crystal?
Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld.
Amethyst, Princess of Gemworld. So if you have a little girl who's into comics, even if you have a little boy who's into
exactly.
comics,
It's fantastic art.
Get it. It's like on sale, and it's at Target, and I'm sure it's at like any other like
it's on Amazon
bookstore. Yeah, but I messaged her right away and took a picture of it, and I was like, "Look what I found," and she's like, "Oh my god!" So yeah, big ups to them, and also another nice Christmas gift for us. This is what we want from you guys. Please tell other people about Burnout Brighter.
Yeah. We would love it. We've been working hard, and we have some big plans for the next little while. So yeah, tell your friends. Make sure you share. Make sure you tell others. Go over to whatever Apple guys. We don't bring this up much, but it was something that we have to be better about because the Joe and Kyle over at the Trophy Room are so good at this. But Apple podcast reviews actually make a massive difference for us. Hop over there as a little holiday gift to us. Throw us 5 stars. Leave a couple nice words. We appreciate it so much.
That so much. And we have a gift for you guys, which is going to be coming very soon. We're doing a mini series on mental health and how to deal with some of those issues and complications during the holidays, because we know that that's usually the time that it hits people the hardest. So we'll be doing a 6 to 7 episodic series, and we're actually going to have some psychiatrists come on and talk about some things, and like just a bunch of professionals who have volunteered their time to come on and help us help you.
Yeah, so it's just a good way. It's a good resource to have. And again, it's not just Destiny and I talking at you about how how you feel or what you should be doing. These are professionals who know their stuff and who could hopefully, bring just at least a little bit of peace or a little bit of guidance to people, over the holidays and even into the new year, because this time of year can be difficult.
I think we're gonna take it until the end of January. So and we have like some goodies for you guys, and like we have some things in store. So please check that series out. We will be dropping those episodes, I believe, every Monday or Thursday.
Probably Monday. Monday or Thursday.
Yeah,
we'll have them up for you in the next couple of weeks. So the first episode will go live, and that way you can experience. But we have this whole Mexico thing and other stuff going on. But these episodes will be coming. These episodes will be coming at you hard and fast very, very soon. Destiny, I feel like this is a good place. I think this is our shortest mainline podcast episode ever.
I think so too, but I think we rocked it.
I think so too. It was short and sweet. Hopefully all of you took something away from this episode. Maybe some ideas about what you do for the loved ones in your lives or for yourself. Again, remember, it's important to take care of yourself during the holidays. Treat yourself if you need to.
Treat yourself.
Exactly. It's important. So,
go out and buy that Porsche.
Yeah, go out and buy that Porsche.
The toy one.
Or the real Porsche. Do your thing.
You could buy the real Porsche, but I feel like that's really expensive.
That's probably a little bit expensive. If you have fuck you money, go buy a Porsche.
Oh my god! If you have fuck you money, donate some to me.
Yeah. I don't need a Porsche. Just whatever. I'll just take the cash. Everybody, thank you so much. We'll be back next week with a regular episode and getting ready for the holidays. So get stoked. We'll see you everybody very, very soon. For Destiny and myself, for Team Burnout, we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.
Bye.
I was going to say, oh my God, I couldn't see the top of them.